What's up, YouTube? Happy Friday. We made it through the week. Got a nice extended 3-day weekend. Did a little bit of hunting tonight. Not much, but I did find a few things that I'm going to show on the channel. First of all, I'm a die-hard Denver Bronco fan. That is my team. And I was real stoked to find this Von Miller tonight. There is no way living in Denver that I would have ever found one of these at a Toys R Us. And I've looked here a lot, and even here there's a lot of Bronco fans down here. And this is the only one I've ever seen, so I've got a couple others with a couple of Elways and a Champ Bailey and a Peyton. So Von Miller, one of the greatest Broncos of all time, will be a nice addition to that collection. But this is a die-cast car video. I'm not going to stray. I know last night's video was definitely something different. But pretty cool, I thought. And I'm still going to plan on buying more of those. So, anyways, I found a couple of mainline cars, which I don't show a lot of on the channel. But this thing here is pretty rad. A little 32 Ford Zamac. That one is dope. I dig it. So that'll go in the mainline collection. And I was late to the party on these, unfortunately, because the one that I want is selling for about $10 on eBay. But I did find the Raptor. I would really like the Toyota. If any of you have an extra one, please let me know. I would love to have that camo Land Cruiser. But the Raptor's not too shabby. Not too bad. This is a tough camera angle for the camera. Let me see if I can adjust it a wee little bit here. Alright, so that is the Matchbox camo. I don't know if it's like a camo series or an off-road series or what. The only one I want is the Toyota. So the rest of the video is going to be more premium, detailed stuff. So a while ago, and when I say a while, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, however long ago these came out, I picked up this, and this might have been sent to me by like Champion DJK or somebody like that. I don't know where I found this car. But tonight at Toys R Us, the one that I wanted when it came out was this one here, and I could never find it because these black Auto World cars look ridiculously sick, especially with red line tires and red interior. So when I saw this tonight, I was pretty happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I wish Greenlight and M2 would take a lesson from Auto World on how to make circles on the tires, because these red wall tires are pretty sick looking, and they are just about as circular as you can get. This car is killer. I do like black Auto World cars. They look so good in black. I mean, this thing here is just totally sick looking. I think, quite a bit better looking than the white. And the white one does look good. Don't get me wrong. It is a nice looking car. But just something about the black. So, anyway, so I picked that up. And then also at Toys R Us, I found a couple of the new Series 23 Hot Pursuit cars. And actually, they had the entire set. And there's... So, for Greenlight, everybody likes the Hollywood cars. And I kind of like them, but mostly I like the Black Bandits and the Hot Pursuit. But don't get me wrong, I will buy the Hollywood cars as well. But these Hot Pursuit cars look amazing to me. This one in particular really stood out. It's not... what is it? It's a 67 Ford Custom, so it's not like the most flashy... It's not the most flashy release of the Ford Custom that we've seen. I just think the livery with the black and white looks incredible. The way that it contrasts. Got the little gumball on top. Pretty amazing detail with the tail lights. The red lenses and chrome. Very cool looking. This is from the New Jersey State Police. And then on top of it, you have the white Steelies with the chrome hubcaps. So it's a very clean looking vintage police car. Awesome looking car. And I do like these old big burly sedans that Greenlight makes. And they're coming out with some new ones, with a new Dodge Coronet and what's the other one? Ford Gran Torino and Plymouth Fury, a mid-70s Plymouth Fury. So I definitely look forward to getting those. But the other one that I found is this guy here, the Kentucky State Police, and this is a 91 Mustang SSP. Now, I love this casting. It's not my favorite Fox body. They don't really bring the hatchbacks out very often anymore. But what I will say is I would really like to see this car come out with a civilian livery, because my dad had one of these when I was a kid. I think it was like 1990 or 91. He drove one of these for about a year. It's just a little piece of junk, beat to crap. But it's nostalgic for me. And it was about this color. But I think it would be cool if Greenlight would just release this as a civilian model. Really nice, basic, prototypical wheels. So this is the Kentucky State Police. Does have an opening hood. Hood opens up really nice, really clean, nice detailed engine. Battery closes up perfect. Really nice job on this car. It's a really clean car. You've got your plastic molding that runs across the side. All of the weather stripping around the windows is black, detailed. Insert lensed, transparent lens taillights, as well as headlights. And this black plastic molding goes all the way around the car, both the front and rear bumper. Rubber tires with tread, metal base. Very, very nice car. Painted windshield wipers. I dig this car. I like it a lot. So Greenlight, bring this out as a civilian model. Number 718, so numbered under 1,000. The Ford Custom is number 1940. Man, this Ford Custom is heavy. So anyways, since I picked this up today, in honor of picking it up, I figured I would show a few of the others that I have. This one is pretty dope. This is the California Highway Patrol. This is a pretty iconic livery. I think everybody knows the California Highway Patrol as the black and white. The one in the back here could almost pass for a California Highway Patrol. This one also has the transparent lensed headlights and taillights. All of these models will have that. This one features the black Steelies with the chrome hubcaps. Very cool little car. So I've got that one, which was a Hot Pursuit release. This one here, I think was a Hot Pursuit release, but it might have been a Country Roads. I do think it was Hot Pursuit, though. This is a Michigan State Police, and another awesome little car. I love the wheels on these things. They're prototypical, but they're the base model wheels. These almost look like hubcaps. And this is awesome. These range in year from 1987 to 1992. Or maybe 93. But anyways, so there's the Michigan State Police. Arguably the nicest one of my collection is this one here, which was an anniversary release. It was a Ford Mustang anniversary release that Greenlight comes out with. I don't remember what series it was, but a very cool little car. They also brought, I think they brought the hatchback out with this release too. But really cool basic Ford Police livery. The light bar on this thing looks awesome. The red, white, and blue. Very cool looking. So I like this one a lot. I like all of these though. They're all pretty cool. This last one is pretty dope too. I think this was actually the first one of these that I had. 1987 Ford Mustang from Black Bandit. So this was shown not that long ago in my Black Bandit collection video. This is the 5.0. Pretty cool little car. So those are the Fox Body Ford Mustang police cars that I have. They are not the hatchbacks, though. I don't know what the terminology difference is between the hatchback and these coupes. I know they're all Fox bodies, but there's a distinguishing... I think there's a different term for the hatchbacks. Anyways, the last car that I'm going to show is a Johnny Lightning that I picked up tonight. I think it's a White Lightning, but I am not sure. I couldn't find any examples of it. The only example I found on eBay didn't specify. It is the same truck, but it didn't specify if it was a White Lightning or not. So I have to do a little more looking into it to see. But anyways, from the Holiday Auto Mints in 2005, we have this 1997 Hummer open top. A very cool looking truck. So these Auto Mints are just like the Johnny Lightning Holiday Ornaments or the Greenlight Holiday Ornaments. They come with this little thing that clips through the roof and you can hang it on your tree. I've never actually done that. Wow, this thing is awesome. That is so cool. All right. So in my Johnny Lightning collection, I only have one other full-size Hummer. I have a couple of H2s, but I only have one other Hummer, and the one that I have is it's a send-in or a mail-in, so it's a really hard one to get. But this thing is awesome looking. The open top looks sick. The gold wheels look sick. You got the Coca-Cola livery. Rubber tires. It is metal body, metal base. Rubber tires with tread. This is RC2 era from 2005. A very nice looking Hummer. Axle looks to be a little bit wide. That can probably be fixed, I would think. Actually, both the front and rear axles are like that, so I'm not going to force the issue. A little bit wide, not a big deal. The detail on it is awesome. Remember that Johnny was the original premium detail diecast in this scale. And this thing is awesome. All of the little rivets that are sculpted into the casting and all kinds of detail, painted and tampo detail from the door handles to the gas cap to the hood clips. Just a sick looking casting. You've got the Coca-Cola, what is that? The Coca-Cola logo in the graphics that run along the side of the truck. That is so small too. To the naked eye, you cannot see that. You can hardly see the Santa Claus here to the naked eye. So that is dope. These details are pretty awesome. And then check out the detail in the rear with the tail lights. Painted tail lights with reverse lights, and the tail light encasement is also detailed. Just an awesome truck. And the cool thing too is it comes with this, which looks like, basically just makes it look like it's hauling a whole bunch of cases of Coca-Cola. So that is sick. I like this truck a lot. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if it's a White Lightning. I tend to think that it's not, but it could be. They have done these gold wheels as the White Lightning feature on other castings that I have. So I don't think it's necessarily likely that it is, but I will find out for sure. Either way, I'm happy to add it to my collection. The two main diecast brands that I am collecting are Johnny Lightning and Greenlight, but I am picking up the occasional Auto World because I just have a hunch as a collector. My hunch is that in 10 years, the Auto World cars are going to be the most valuable. And there are a number of reasons why I suspect that. But I do feel that these are going to be, that these are only going to increase in value. And I think the Greenlight and Johnny will as well. I mean, historically, the last 10 years, they've all increased in value, especially Johnny. I don't think anybody anticipated how much Johnny Lightning cars would increase in price. Some of their cars are $20, $30, $40, $50 for just a regular loose car. It's just crazy. The General Lees, which were peg warmers when they came out back in it was like the early 2000s. They were just peg warmers. And now it's between a $60 and $100 car, depending on which one you have. So it's crazy what's happened to the collector's market with Johnny Lightning diecast. But I don't really collect M2. I will buy all the Auto Japan stuff just because those castings are sick. I do collect Kyosho and TLV, but I collect those on a much smaller scale because they're so much harder to find. So the main brands that I collect right now is Johnny and Greenlight. So anyways, that's going to wrap up the video. If you guys are aware, if you know whether or not this is a White Lightning, please comment below. And as always, thanks for checking out the video. I've got some cool stuff on the way in the mail, so but I'm sure I'll do a lot more hunting before some of that shows up. So I think that's it for the video. You all have a good 3-day weekend. Enjoy your barbecue and beer, and I will holler at the next video.